Our company is part of a holding company for the production of medicines in Novosibirsk. We have various equipment for the production of medicines, from a granulator to an automatic self-adhesive labeling line. At the end of the year we modernized and started replacing the obsolete and technically obsolete equipment. I have been working as a chief engineer for 20 years, and I know well all the technological processes in the company. I chose new equipment to replace the technically unsuitable one myself, coordinating it with the management before the purchase. It was not an easy job. There is a lot of equipment on the market. Many processes have changed and become automated. In pharmaceutical production, it is very important to control the quality of raw materials and finished drugs. In production, they check the moisture level, melting time, transparency. To ensure that the tablets fully complied with the requirements of hygiene, it was necessary to have a serious approach to the choice of equipment. Plans for modernization included the purchase of an industrial vibrating sieve, which is used to eliminate contamination and remove lumps from powders and granules. The old machine was constantly being repaired, was morally and technically obsolete equipment. However, it won't be until next year at the earliest. I was not prepared to wait. Since I could not find a manufacturer for the vibrating screen, I decided to take a different route and consult with professionals who work in the pharmaceutical equipment supply industry and maybe suggest another option for the machine. I searched the internet for an intermediary from Russia, because I once had a bad experience with equipment supplied by a Chinese intermediary, when a powder filling line was brought to us, but there were no installation documents or technical passport. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 vendors online. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All the companies I called to make sure of the professionalism of their managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like such attitude to the customer. The manager of another company from Kaliningrad talked to me politely, asked questions about the necessary performance equipment, the desired production time. 5 days later I received 8 different options for vibrating screens from them, and an offer to make my own choice. I realized that they do not have a professional approach, and they will not help me in my search for equipment. The last, third intermediary option turned out to be a good one for me. The male manager talked to me like a professional. He asked me specific questions about the desired output of the machine, the material to be separated, told me about the terms of delivery. During the consultation stage, he suggested an industrial vibrating sieve that could be used to remove contamination and lumps from dry powder particles. I was able to quickly coordinate with plant management. The machine was acceptable in features and price. Within a week we concluded a contract for the supply of equipment. The specialist asked to send our pellets to test the equipment. Before sending the machine, the manager sent a video, a 2-level stainless steel sieve filled with yellow powder, 3 decks for precise fractional separation, blinding protection option, ultrasonic system, ball and ring bounce protection. 1 month after signing the contract, we received the industrial vibrating sieve. The manager provided the manufacturer's guarantee, technical passport of the equipment, drawings and operation manual. The sieve's dimensions were not large: 75, 0 centimeters by 60, 0 centimeters by 80, 0 centimeters. If necessary we could change the number of separation levels from 2 to 5. We were pleased with the industrial sieve recommended and supplied by the manager of this company. In the end, I realized that in any case, it is better to go to a professional, and then your task will not seem so difficult. People think that everything is easy for professionals in their business, but I am sure that such professionals work to make us continue to think so.